Most heartwarming dog stories of all time. Dogs indeed are a man's best friend. With our four-legged friends being in the spotlight in today's video, we are truly amazed at some of the feats that dogs all over the world have accomplished. From saving lives to training on elite armed forces, we're left to wonder if there is anything dogs can't do. We searched and scoured for some of the best tales of our favorite pod pals and brought them here to you today. These are some of the best dog stories of all time. Number 13. Cairo the Seal Dog. Cairo is not a seal like the animal, rather America's elite team known as SEAL Team 6. The Naval Special Warfare Development Group are in charge of commanding some of the world's best-known military operations, whether by sea, air, or land. Cairo, a Belgian Malinois, was trained to be a military working dog since he was a pup. Advancing quickly within the academy, he was quickly trained to be a part of the elite squad. Cairo is the only dog known to have accompanied SEAL Team 6 while they raided Osama bin Laden's compound in Pakistan in May of 2011. Not only that, he was the only publicly named member of the squad. We know that this heroic pup's name will forever go down in dog history as one of the greats. Number 12. Belle the Rescue Dog. Owner Kevin Weaver and his specially trained beagle named Belle are a duo to last a lifetime. Kevin sadly has diabetes, and Belle is there to make sure to tell him when his blood sugar is off. By giving him a simple lick on the nose, Belle lets Kevin know when it's time to take a reading of his blood sugar. In 2006, Kevin had a seizure and collapsed, and immediately after that happened, Belle had got to work. She had been trained to find Kevin's cell phone. After doing so, she bit down on the number 9, which was programmed to call the police. The phone itself was programmed to dial 911 after that happened, and paramedics quickly arrived on the scene to rescue and help Mr. Weaver. After her heroic act, Belle was awarded the Vita Wireless Samaritan Award, an award given to those who save lives via cell phone. On top of receiving the award, Belle was also the first dog in history to have ever received it. We hope that you're as proud of Belle as we are. Number 11. Dozer the Marathon Runner. Dozer was a lovable family dog who was relaxing in his home in Fulton, Maryland. In 2011, during the Maryland Half Marathon, Dozer had gotten excited and quickly escaped his invisible fence to run with the marathoners as they ran past his house. After joining the race about 5 miles in, runners spotted the dog jogging along with them, as well as at various water stations along the run. Most of the joggers had assumed that Dozer belonged to a family that was running. After Dozer had run the 7 miles left and crossed the finish line, people cheered and he was awarded a medal for completing the race. After a day, Dozer returned home, tired and dehydrated. His family took him to the vet to be safe. They quickly noticed that their dog was the one the news had been reporting, and now they knew why Dozer was so tired. Dozer now runs the marathon annually and has raised over $20,000 for cancer research. Number 10. Dorado the Guide Dog. On September 11, 2001, blind computer technician Omar Eduardo Rivera was at work in one of the World Trade Center towers with his guide dog, Dorado. Only mere minutes after a plane had hit the building above him, Dorado began to smell the smoke and sense danger. Rivera took off Dorado's leash and told the dog to get to safety and leave him behind. However, his trusty sidekick would not stand for it. Dorado led his owner from the 71st floor all the way to safety just moments before the building collapsed. The trek was exhausting, taking almost an hour to complete. This shows how important our pups can be and how we just don't deserve them. Number 9. Riley. Yolanda Savoja was asked to take in a stray by her neighbor but had no idea that the street dog would one day save her son's life. Yolanda worked tirelessly to locate Riley's true owner, even going so far as to put up an ad on Craigslist. Yolanda's 21-year-old son, Christian, suffered from Down syndrome as well as other ailments. He was recovering from recent surgeries in his bedroom when Riley began to bark at his door. Yolanda investigated and found that Riley was trying to tell her that her son was having a seizure. Thanks to the dog, Christian was taken to the hospital and treated. Number 8. Swansea Jack. William Thomas and his dog Jack lived near the River Tawe in Swansea, Wales in the 1930s. During that time, Swansea Jack had rescued a small boy who had been drowning in the river and saved his life. This cycle would go on for a decade, and Swansea Jack would go to rescue at least 27 people from drowning in what is claimed to be the most dangerous river in Wales. During his lifetime, Swansea Jack was awarded a silver collar by the Swansea Council, awarding him with the Bravest Dog of the Year, a silver cup from the Mayor of London, as well as a statue to commemorate him. Number 7. Kays. Kays was a police dog that earned top honors from the Contra Costa Sheriff's Department after saving a young woman's life. Despite this being his first mission, Kays was able to find and rescue the missing late 20s woman in no time. Finding her under a bridge and unconscious, the woman turned out to be in a coma and would have passed had she not been immediately rushed to the hospital. The woman luckily recovered in a week, and it was all thanks to Kays. Number 6. Brutus takes a bite. 7-year-old golden retriever Brutus was proclaimed a hero in 2004. While outside with his family, Brutus had snatched up a coral snake that had gotten way too close to a child. Suffering a bite from the coral snake, Brutus was quickly taken to the hospital where he was treated for his injuries, as well as awarded a medal. Number 5. Katrina. Hurricane Katrina was easily one of the worst hurricanes to have happened in the United States. Millions of homes were destroyed, and lives were lost during the catastrophic storm. Luckily, one life was saved due to a black lab whose name was, ironically, Katrina. After noticing a drowning man in the torrential waters, Katrina was able to jump in and rescue him before floodwaters reached critical heights that might have claimed his life otherwise. Katrina was given a standing ovation at the Genesis Awards in 2005. Number 4. Maya the Pit Bull. For some reason, pit bulls have gotten a bad rap for as long as we can remember, even though they are the sweetest dog any owner could ever ask for. Maya, in this case, is no exception. In 2008, Maya was able to fend off a male attacker from harming her owner, Angela Marcelino. This act did not go unnoticed, as the Animal Miracle Foundation praised the story, saying that pit bulls can be just like other dogs too. This act of heroism even earned Maya the title Dog of the Year in 2008. This shows that pit bulls, like any other dog, deserve love too. Number 3. The Dog Who Took a Bullet. How amazing is that? Moti, a 5-year-old German Shepherd, was awarded Dog of the Year in 2007 for literally taking a bullet for his family. A masked intruder had broken into the Patel household and was thwarted by Moti, the family's valiant savior. Moti was shot while he attempted to jump on top of the intruder. Because of Moti's sacrifice, the family was left uninjured and the intruder ran without causing any more harm. Incredibly, Moti made a full recovery after his owners rushed him to the vet. Seriously, what did we do to deserve dogs? Number 2. Tracker. Another iconic dog who had helped out during the catastrophic event of 9/11, Tracker, was a German Shepherd who was a police dog who was able to find the last survivor of the 9/11 attacks in the rubble of the World Trade Center. Digging through 30 feet of rubble, Tracker was able to rescue the lone survivor and evacuate them to safety. Tracker's efforts are so celebrated that other police forces want to clone his abilities. No, not make a duplicate version of him through some weird sci-fi machinery, but rather have him produce offspring. In doing so, they were successful. Tracker is now the proud father of 5 other police dogs in training. Number 1. Hachiko. No heartwarming dog story list is complete without the mention of the legendary Hachiko. Hachiko made it a routine to meet his owner at Shibuya Station in Tokyo, Japan. One day, Hachiko's owner had suffered from a cerebral hemorrhage and passed before he was able to make it back home. For the next 9 years, 9 months, and 15 days, Hachiko waited at the station for his owner to return to him. Pedestrians thought at first the dog was malicious, but soon had warmed up to him, as they kept him well nourished and fed. Hachiko unfortunately passed away on March 8, 1935. Hachiko's legend became so famous that a movie was made about the legendary dog. Even a statue was put up at Shibuya Station to commemorate Hachiko. Do you like the entries on our list? Are there any heroic pup stories here that surprised you? Do you have any that we missed? Has your dog ever done something heroic? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Titanic for new videos that are posted every day. Also, click that bell icon to be notified of when we post. Thanks for watching.